it's Evie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an updated brow routine. So last time I did a brow routine, I don't know how long ago it was, but I used a few different products. So I thought I would do a completely updated one and show you how I do my eyebrows. So hope they look good for the video. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Disclaimer before I start, every single person's eyebrows are beautiful. You don't need to like fill in your eyebrows to be beautiful or anything like that. But I just thought I'd show you how I do mine because sometimes I fill in my eyebrows and I'm actually really happy with how they turned out today. Like I say in the video, they probably, like on camera, they tend to look different, but in real life they're looking quite good in my opinion right now. So quite proud of them. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you do. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. And yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, so for my eyebrows, I have a few different products that I use, and I'm showing you the eyebrows that I do when, but I don't really know how to explain it, but like if I use all the products, and sometimes I might use just one of these products, sometimes I use all of them, but today I'm just showing you just using all of them. So I'm just gonna go through the things I use for like the care and then obviously like the filling in of my eyebrows. So to tweeze my eyebrows, I use these tweezers. I think I got them from Boots, I'm pretty sure. Any good ones will do, and these were literally like £2 or something, or £1.50, I don't actually know, but they're really inexpensive. And I basically just pluck any hairs that come like underneath my eyebrows. I don't like to pluck too close to my eyebrow because I'm trying to grow them out a little bit and make them a little bit thicker, like towards here, like the arch. I want to make the arch a little bit thicker, so hopefully I can make it like, I don't know, a bit more bushy, I don't know. But I just don't pluck, I don't want to pluck too much. And also I have quite like sensitive like eye area, so sometimes it can like irritate it, so I don't like to pluck too much, but they're so good, these tweezers. And then I also trim my eyebrows sometimes. This is a cuticle trimmer, but I sometimes use it for my eyebrows. It's the Tanya Burr one, from the Tanya Burr nail kit, I think. And all I do is use a spoolie and just brush my eyebrows up and then trim across, and this just helps them to keep in shape, and I just really recommend doing that. And you don't really need to like get it professionally done, like I said. Yeah, so I just brush them up, and then any sort of loose hairs, I don't really do it too exact, but like any loose hairs I would just cut off. So yeah, and it helps me to fill them in a little bit more accurately when I like tweeze and everything like that. I don't know why, but anyway, so the things that I use to actually fill in my eyebrows, so I use the brush which had a spoolie on it, and it's the Anastasia brush. It's the number 12 eyebrow brush. I've had this for a while and it's so good. I don't really, well, I've been like switching between it. Sometimes I'll use this brush, sometimes I'll use the brush in Mica Brow. Today I'm actually going to use the brush in Mica Brow just because, I don't know, I feel like it. It just depends on the day, but I will use the spoolie. And then I use the Freedom Duro Brow Powder in Soft Brown, which is really good. And then I also use Benefit Gimme Brow afterwards. So I'm going to talk more in depth about these things when I come to use them. So yeah, I'm gonna get straight on with filling in my eyebrows, so let's get started. So the first thing that I will do is take my spoolie and just brush my eyebrows sort of like upwards, but I don't like brushing completely up. This is obviously like completely, obviously my honestly, my preference, I don't really know what I was just saying. This is my preference of like how I do my eyebrows. I'm not saying that like if you do anything different to me, you're doing it wrong or anything, because everyone does their eyebrows differently and everyone's eyebrows are beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and just brush them, and just so they're all kind of going in a similar direction, although I do brush these ones like a bit downwards, just so I can kind of see the rough shape of my eyebrows. My eyebrows are not like completely even, as they say, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So I try to make them as precise or like exact as possible. Although I find when I'm filming and I'm watching back the video, my eyebrows look like so different to how they look in real life. It's really weird. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just brush it out like that, and then I take my Brow, which, how cool is it though? This is in the shade 2. You can take the brush and flip it and use this. I don't really know why I didn't know that when I first got this, but it's really cool. The only thing about Brow which is kind of annoying is that when you put because it's quite small, the place where you put your brush, you can kind of make it a little bit like frayed at size. As you can see, there's like a brow, and oh my gosh, I literally can't speak. There is a brush hair kind of coming out the side, which is kind of annoying, but it's not that big of an issue. But this is how much I've used, and I actually use it really often. I got this a few months ago, so it's lasting really well for me. And shade 2 is my really good brow color. I used to use the Freedom Brow Pomade in Taupe. You might have seen in my last brow routine, I think I used that, but I use this one now just because it's a little bit more blonde. The other one was a bit grey toned for my eyebrows, and I prefer it to be a little bit more matching, a little bit darker actually. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and get on with it. So I'm gonna take, I literally just pick a little bit up on my eyebrow brush. I don't like wipe it on my hand before I use it or anything. I just go straight in with it, and I start here. I'm looking in the mirror here, by the way, that's why I'm looking down. I start like here, so it's like not the arch, it's like a bit before the arch. I make a line going up to the arch of my eyebrow. As you can see, I'm going over it a few times. I like to go over it to make it a bit more sharp, and this kind of lifts the eyebrow a little bit. Don't know what it is, but it really helps. So I do that, and then I might pick up a little bit more, and then I go from the arch, and I don't make my arch too much of like a straight line, if you see what I mean. I make it more curved because I just kind of prefer that on my face shape, although I really like the pointy arch brows as well. I just want to make sure you guys know that I'm not trying to like say I don't like brow types and stuff like that, because like I really love like all brow types, but just for my face shape I like to round off a little bit, and then I bring it down, and I like to make the end of my eyebrow a little bit thicker as well, just because that kind of happens when I do the arch. It just comes down a little bit further than where my eyebrow actually is. That probably makes no sense, but then I just take it to the end, just like I'm doing here. Sometimes I have a really shaky hand when I do this, so just ignore that. And then I make a point, so as you can see I've just made like a point where my eyebrow goes down to. I love to have like a really sharp point at the end of my eyebrow. I just find it so satisfying. And then I will basically go underneath like this and joining up the bottom with the point as well, and then I will start making my way towards the front. And as I go to the front, I'm gonna have less eyebrow product, so because I kind of like to go for that more ombre look at the front, so it's a bit more like lighter at the front, I personally like to just let it be a little bit more natural at the front, and then I kind of just go like that with my brush to make the eyebrow hair shape things. I've just seen that in loads of YouTube videos, and that's probably why I'm saying it. It sounds really technical. But I'm just using that. I'm just gonna round it off, and yeah, so that's basically what I do, and then I'll just brush it out with my spoolie again. Any other sparse areas I'm gonna go in with the powder in a minute, so I'll like fill them in a minute, but that's basically what I do. And the pomade is to get like the shape for me, so as this is with the eyebrow, this is without the eyebrow pomade. So yeah, I just do like the basic shape, and then I'm now going to go into the the powder, sorry. So next I'm going to move on to the powder. So I'm using the Freedom Brow Powder, and this is in soft brown. This has like 2 shades in it. It has a lighter one and a darker one, which is literally such a good match for my eyebrows. Apparently this is a dupe for the Anastasia brow powder stuff, and I think it's so good. I don't actually have the Anastasia one to compare it to, but I'm sure it's like just as good. I'm going to start off by using the darker colour, and I'm going to go ahead and I use this sort of like from where I put my arch to the end of my eyebrow, because I don't want to make it too dark at front, so I wanted to use the lighter one there. So I'm just gonna go in with this one, and then just use that just kind of here. I don't know how to describe it, and then I'll just kind of feather it to the front, and again I'm going to have less on my brush, it'll be a bit more like ombre, and then I'm going to go in with the lighter shade, which is like a lighter blonde, and just use that at the front. I like to use like basically no eyebrow powder at the front, so I won't really put too much of the lighter one there. And then again, just taking my spoolie and I brush upwards. I will probably brush for like 30 seconds just to brush everything out and make it all like blend together and look nice. So yeah, so once done that, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to setting my brows. So to set them, I will use a brow setter, obviously. So this is the Benefit Gimme Brow, and Hannah actually gave this to me, so thank you, Hannah. But yeah, I didn't tell you where I got everything. This I got from Feel Unique, which is really good, and it was a really good price, and pretty sure everything on there is genuine, and this seems genuine, so it's really good. And then I got this one from Superdrug, I think, and then this, like I said, Hannah gave to me, so thank you, Hannah. I love it. It just looks like this. It's a really small brush, but I love it, like, because it's really good at like just being able to do it precisely. So I don't like to have too, oh, there's a hair on it. I don't like to have too much product on my brush, so I'll just kind of wipe it against the lid a little bit so I can get a bit less on the brush. And then I will start again just at the arch and begin to brush upwards into like the point part of my eyebrow. And this also, as well as sets your brows, like gives your brows like little fibers, so it makes them look really full. So I like this. I really don't put too much on at all though, and I do make the effort of putting a little bit at the front because it gives them like that natural brow effect, which I really like. So that is the eyebrow, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this one off camera, but just before I do, so this is the before and then this is the after. I've just finished both my eyebrows. I don't think they're even because I can never do my brows evenly, but it is okay. That is my brow routine. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. Please be sure, as I said at the beginning, to give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe, as I am maybe doing a giveaway for 10k. So please be sure to click that subscribe button because that means that you can hopefully be part of the giveaway. And yeah, so I love you all and I'll see you soon. Bye. So down here are my social medias, so make sure to go and check them out and follow me on them. And also down here, click to see my last video and to subscribe to my channel. Bye.